Hey guys, the Sports Entertainer here, back with some more wrestling news. Corey Graves has been missing from the Raw commentary desk for a couple of weeks, with Graves appearing on the NXT commentary team for the January 7th edition of the show. And many fans have been wondering exactly what Corey's status is with WWE in 2025. Well, Corey Graves took to social media earlier today to clue everyone in, with Graves airing his frustrations with WWE by saying, "Imagine chasing your dream, then being told, not deciding, that you're no longer physically able to pursue your dream. Then you dedicate your life to something dream adjacent and being pretty effing awesome at it. And then, when it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, being told you're not famous enough for your own job, just in case you've wondered where I've been." Now, whether or not this is a work remains to be seen, with some speculating that this could mean Corey Graves may be returning to the ring in WWE soon. But if Corey was legitimately demoted to NXT because he isn't famous enough for the main roster anymore, do you think this was a logical decision on Triple H's and WWE's part? Now, just as we're editing the video, we have some more news regarding Corey Graves, leading us to believe that this may not actually be a work, as Mike Johnson of PW Insider is reporting that Corey won't be appearing on NXT tonight. PWInsider.com has confirmed that Corey Graves will not be appearing on tonight's edition of WWE NXT. Graves was spotted this afternoon at the Orlando airport, going through TSA to leave the city. As we reported at the time, there had been word within WWE for the last week that Graves wasn't happy with being bumped off Raw and SmackDown for the NXT assignment, where he would be the third man in the booth alongside Vic Joseph and Booker T. This morning, Graves tweeted again, trying to focus the energy he received overnight into interest into what he might say on NXT TV. Instead, it appears he won't be saying anything tonight. We will update as we confirm more. Among the legends that appeared on the special Raw Netflix premiere last Monday, one major name was featured front row in the audience, with that being none other than Stephanie McMahon, and former Raw general manager Jonathan Coachman recently discussed on The Coach and Bro Show how he believes Stephanie McMahon appearing on TV during the Raw Netflix debut was WWE's way of sending a subtle shot and rubbing it in Vince McMahon's face. Showing Stephanie in the front row last week, that was, I think, to prove a point, and I think to rub it in a little bit to Vince McMahon, who they knew was going to be watching at home. She had that classic Stephanie McMahon smile that, "I'm happy to be here and let's clap like this," and, the whole deal. That was strategic. Matt Cardona recently discussed the possibility of making a WWE return during a recent appearance on the MMA Hour show, with Cardona revealing there's been communication but no offer in any way. Listen, every year I've had gear ready for the Royal Rumble, every year. I always have it just in case. You never know. I have it just in case for this year. Well, I've had it for the past couple years. Laughs. It still fits. I will be there for WrestleCon. I'm gonna be there anyway. I'll probably have the gear because I'm always ready. Cardona continued by answering the question of why he hasn't been offered anything by WWE. "I do not know. There's been communication, very cordial, but there's been no offer. And that's fine. I can't live my life like, oh my God, are they gonna call me back? But if they do, I'm always ready. I've worked my ass for 5 years to reinvent myself. I truly believe that I have changed the game." Matt then went on to talk about whether he feels not getting an offer from WWE is personal. "No, I don't think so. I don't think so one bit. I think it's all timing. Right place, right time, and that's why I am always ready. No matter what opportunity comes my way, you gotta be always ready. This business is all about timing and being ready when that opportunity presents itself. I feel like the timing has to be right, but like I said, age is just a number, haven't missed a beat in the ring. Definitely got better in the ring since I was in WWE. I've learned so much as a performer. As a man, I feel like I truly understand this business, everything about it, the business side and the wrestling side, being on the independents. I hate to deserve. I don't think I deserve to be back, but I think I've worked my ass off, and I believe I've earned an opportunity. If I go out there and I shit the bed, get rid of me. If I go out there and nobody gives a damn, get rid of me. Don't think that's gonna happen." With Matt Cardona's wife, Chelsea Green, being given quite a big push in WWE now as the inaugural Women's United States Champion, which means a bit more leverage or power backstage, we do believe that Chelsea will try pushing for Triple H and WWE to bring her husband, Matt Cardona, back to the company, and honestly, Matt would be a great fit on the main roster or even in NXT, so we hope a return does happen. Rikishi unfortunately just announced that because of the wildfires in Los Angeles, he has been forced to pull out of a meet and greet appearance for Debut Entertainment in San Angelo, Texas this weekend, with Rikishi asking fans to send prayers for the Los Angeles area that are dealing with a nightmarish situation with the wildfires. Rikishi reposted the unfortunate news on Instagram. #PrayForLA, San Angelo, Texas, I will see you in the future. It is with a heavy heart that we announce Rikishi will be unable to attend his scheduled appearance this weekend due to the ongoing wildfires impacting Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Our thoughts are with everyone affected during this difficult time. We are working to reschedule his appearance for a later date and will provide updates as soon as possible. Thank you for your understanding and support. Please remember to be kind. Any nasty or derogatory comments will not be tolerated. Stay safe, everyone. As many of you guys are likely aware, Penta made his impactful WWE debut last night on Raw, with Penta defeating Chad Gable in what was honestly about as great of a debut match as you'll ever get. And while fans were clearly very happy to finally see Penta in WWE, with the Mexican superstar really receiving a thunderous crowd reaction, it was reported following Raw last night that there was reportedly a bit of backstage heat on Penta because of the fact that his match and post-match promo went on longer than it was originally planned, causing WWE to trim some time off of other segments on the show, which apparently didn't sit well with some talents. With WrestleOps on Twitter posting the news provided by PW Insider, Penta went way longer than initially planned in his debut tonight between the match and post-match promo, which led to time being trimmed from other segments later in the show. There were some talents obviously not thrilled about that, as you can imagine. Now honestly guys, we're not sure if we even buy this report from PW Insider because, as some of you guys are aware, the runtime on Raw, now that it's moved over to Netflix, is apparently flexible, meaning the shows can be shorter or longer depending on how things go, and considering Raw didn't even go the full 3 hours last night, we don't think Penta has any heat on him at all, and the WWE likely just decided to trim some time off a few segments for other reasons entirely. So if we were to make a guess, we think these reports about Penta having any sort of backstage heat following his debut are utter nonsense. Jeff Hardy has honestly had a roller coaster of a life and career in wrestling, and all we can say is, thank God Jeff seems like he's in a better place now than he was a couple of years ago, because during a recent appearance on the WrestleSpot podcast, Jeff Hardy revealed how he almost ended it all and committed suicide back in 2022, revealing, "This world title run means everything to me because I came close to ending it all in the summer of 2022, which is in public, and people are aware of my issues throughout the years with drugs and alcohol. But coming out the other side of that, I've been saying a lot lately that all these failures, man, they have led me to salvation. To just be on the other side of that, I get goosebumps just even thinking about being 47 years old and a champion in TNA, back in TNA, where I've had a lot of amazing moments and memories that I've created. It just means everything to me and my family, the support of my family, my wife and my daughters. Oh my God, if they would have gave up on me, I would have totally gave up on myself. So they are my world. I owe them everything. I owe so much to pro wrestling in general because it's gave me such an amazing life. But overall, this championship run might end up being the most important championship run of my career just because I have survived through all these struggles. I'm so ashamed and I still feel so much shame and guilt, but I gotta get past that and just believe in myself and continue to stay on the path that I'm on. Anything is possible for Jeff Hardy moving forward. Who knows? Hopefully the perfect ending to my career would be to end up in the WWE Hall of Fame and go out on a high note instead of a depressing low, and I feel like that's gonna happen. We truly hope Jeff Hardy has a good run in TNA wrestling that ultimately gets him back where he belongs in WWE, because we would love nothing more than to see Jeff Hardy get his own retirement tour in WWE before calling it a career, and then getting rightfully inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. A true legend of the business, and we're so relieved that Jeff had the support system he needed to stay on the right path and continue fighting on and not let his demons get the better of him, because that would have been an absolute devastating tragedy for the wrestling world had Hardy ended it all back in 2022. Well guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you'll never miss out on an episode. Finally, if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.